Hello, good people. T Fox here, and today we are talking about the Mandalorian Season 2 season finale. Oh my god. For those that don't know, I am a very big Star Wars fan. I live Star Wars. Anything that has to do with Star Wars, I read the books, I have the books, I have the games, almost everything. I even have my own custom made lightsaber. I didn't put the saber in it, but this is my custom made lightsaber I had made a while back. Crystal is blue. So when I saw the final season 2, episode 8, oh my god, it made me feel like I was a kid again. You know, I'm so much of a Star Wars fan. Like, I used to, every single Friday I used to rewatch, like, by that time they only had like New Hope, Empire Strike Back, and Return of the Jedi. I used to rewatch Return of the Jedi and almost say exactly scene by scene all of the lines in the movie. And I used to create my own X-Wing and Millennium Falcon, just, made with paper mache, and I tried to build it in different ways, and that was my world. It's currently still my world. Like, my happy place is just a place in my head. I think like I'm in Nar Shaddaa or Coruscant and just hanging out there. Like, Star Wars is everything, and this episode, personally, it made me cry. It made me cry, and nothing ashamed about it. It's just, it was a wonderful episode. This video, by the way, it will be a spoiler, because I don't want anyone that haven't seen it so for me to spoil what's gonna happen and things like that. But seriously, the part that I love the most is when Luke Skywalker arrived. It was crazy. There was this scene right here. It was, oh my god. Like, I was in my seat. I was at work. I was on my break time, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god. And I was losing it. Just the way that Luke fights, and there's a scene like where he blocks the saber, like on the backside. He blocks a laser just like this, the same way that Anakin Skywalker did back in Revenge of the Sith. This episode really got to me. It got to me the same way when I went to see Revenge of the Sith in the theaters, and when Anakin, came into the Jedi Temple and slaughtered everyone, and you saw that the scene where every single Jedi just, gets killed, and how I felt back then, it was sadness, but here there were tears of joy. I can't even. When I saw just that, and I like the fact that how they make Luke, the way that he looks, it's slightly older, but CGI, because of course in a certain way I think it's CGI, and the relationship of Mando with Grogu, just the fact that he takes off his helmet, and then he just Luke tells him like, oh, I'm here for the child, and then he says, oh, it doesn't seem like he wants to go with you. He goes, well, because he's waiting for your permission. And that father and son type of relationship that they have, it's crazy. It's crazy. Just the way that it happens, it's just, I was freaking out the minute that I saw that X-Wing, that lone X-Wing. I was like, oh my god, it's Luke. It's Luke. At first, I was skeptical because I was like, oh. But then when I saw the green lightsaber, I was like, oh my god! And the gloves, no, it's Luke. This scene right here makes me look like the Vader scene from Rogue One, when Vader arrives and just slaughters all the rebels. It made me feel like it was kind of like this scene. And you know, in Legends, we know how powerful Luke is. You see Force crushed right here. But in Legends, we know exactly how powerful Luke actually is. But in canon, you know, we had like Return of the Jedi, and then there was episode 9, and when he appears and blah blah blah. But that didn't do him any justice. This right here, this Luke right there, when he would have fought against Anakin, Darth Vader, it would have been done. But God, even now, incredible. Thank you, Dave Filoni. Thank you, John. And I forgot the name of the producer that actually the director actually did this episode. I think he did episode 2, but let me check. And then when we heard like he was gonna do the final episode, like everyone was like, "Oh my God, no! You should have taken someone with experience," or blah blah blah. But oh, what was his name? Yeah, Peyton Reed. Yeah, we didn't know how he was gonna do it, but he did a fantastic job. Seriously, I have nothing to say about it. Like Jon Favreau, everyone, Pedro Pascal, Cara Dune. I like the part where the guy he talks about. He says like, "Drop your weapon." Oh, yeah, I was there when all the one got blown up, and it goes like, were you there? I was on the Death Star. Which one? And then she says that, and he just smirks, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we had to destroy the planet because we had to do it. I see the tear," and then she just shoots him. Boom. Crazy. And then at the end, Boba Fett, goes back to Jabba's palace. It just kills everyone, and he sits on the throne. And then you have this actress right here. She just sits right next to him, drinking like that blue drink, which basically, I mean, it has to be like alcohol or something. This episode, man. This episode. This is what Star Wars needed. This is what we needed. I swear to God, this is just perfect. I already saw it twice. I'm rewatching it 2 times again. They should just leave them to just do Star Wars things. Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau, leave them to do Star Wars. Because they do it right. These are episodes. Think about if they were giving control of movie franchises. If Disney, you're listening or you're watching this, give it to them. Leave them be. Let them do what they need. Because, and then it was wonderful. You know, I want them to try to bring a little bit more characters from Legend. For example, I don't think he's canon, but you know, Revan. Like seriously, they should do a series about Revan. It would fit so perfectly because Revan, you would have him at the beginning of the Mandalorian War. You would have him as a Jedi, and then he fights with Malik, and then afterwards you would see slowly his descent, I guess, to the dark side when he goes to the unknown region and then meets Drummond Cass, the Emperor, and then you would see him again in the other season where he's Darth Revan and Darth Malik, and that series would be crazy. That's what we need, like more stuff from Legend, because I don't want Disney to just go in and start putting their cutesy crap in there. No, 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 no. Take the stuff from Legend and put them canon. Like the Old Republic, the stuff that even from SOTOR, the online video game. Darth Barris and the Old Republic and Drummond Cass with the Sith Empire and anything around that subject. They should really, really try to just incorporate all of that into canon. The one that created the Rule of Two, Darth Bane. Perfect. That's the only thing I have to say about this episode. Moff Gideon, the way that that Moff, man, they took the right actor to do it because that actor always had that little smirking little asshole type of vibe, and he did the role very, very well. And I like the fact that Moff Gideon technically created his own downfall. Why? Because he's the one who put the bounty to find the child. So Mando went and got the job to get the child. So if he didn't do that, he wouldn't gotten the material to create the armor that can withstand a lightsaber. So you have the armor first, and then again with the scene with the child and everything like that, when he got the spear once again, which is made from the same material that can withstand a lightsaber, it's all because of what Moff Gideon wanted. So in a different way, he created his own downfall, because if he didn't do that, Mando wouldn't have gotten the material for him to be able to make the armor. So it's kind of like a poetic justice in a sense. Like he created his own downfall. Bo-Katan, even though Mando got the Darksaber, I don't think she could have fought Moff Gideon because, well, he could have shot him or anything, but he's the one who had the Darksaber, and there's no way for her to block. She doesn't have the material. Mando does. But for him, it was just survival. It wasn't anything about the fact that he wants to rule Mandalore. So you see now, Mando is just like, take the blade. I don't care. I'm not here for that. I'm here for the kid. I'm here for Grogu. So I don't care about the Darksaber. But for her, she needs to win it in a battle for them to be able to get it. So I don't know how they're going to try to move around from there. I don't know how she's going to turn around. But see the armor, the way that if it weren't for that armor, like a bunch of time, the fact that he got shot, he would have been killed a long time ago. But because of that armor, he's fine. Look at Grogu in the back just going like, eh. Love it. See the original armor. That thing would not be able to withstand like blasters and the lightsaber, the Darksaber. I kind of feel like secretly I wanted Moff Gideon to be force sensitive and kind of like being able to use the force, so then he would be able to deflect, lasers with the dark saber. But they didn't make it like that, which is fine. I like it as well. But that would have been quite interesting. And then for him and Luke to like fight each other, and then Luke just says like, Bo-Katan just goes like, "Oh, this belongs to Mandalore. That this is the blade that is for Mandalorians only." And then Luke reminds her that this belonged to the first Mandalorian that was a Jedi. So, this belongs to the Jedi Temple because it was stolen from the Jedi Temple. So it would have been a crazy like plot twist and aside and things like that. Ah man, this episode, I gotta see it again. I gotta see it again. Just the way that he moves and then he blocks. See, he blocks, boom, from the back. And he sensed them from wherever Luke was. I heard a rumor that they were going to remove the other 3 movies that they made and just recreate a different type of trilogy. That's just a rumor, but that's what I heard. And you know what? I would not be against it. Because in Legend, Ben Skywalker is Luke's son. He's only son with Mary Jade Skywalker, the Emperor's hand, an assassin that tried to kill Luke many times. And then, she got redeemed, and then she became a very powerful Jedi. She was the teacher at some point to Jason Solo. And then when he turned to the dark side, things got ugly. But in Legend, that was really, really nice. Like the conflict and the way that the Empire came back, and there were way more Jedi because Luke came back and created like a Jedi temple on Yavin 4, and that would have been like really, really good, because in Legend Luke is much more powerful, and just the way that he does things, and he self-exiles at some point because the politics and all the nonsense from the New Republic. But yeah, I want them to bring back more Legend stuff, like the old Republic, like this one right here, like Drummond Koss. And then think about a series with this. Let me check the quality. For those that don't know, this game is amazing. If you like, Star Wars, obviously you must already know this, but this game is really good. Like, see, I want them to touch more Legend stuff. My ship. Can she fly? She ain't pretty. She's good. And the Siths arrived. Yeah, you know what? Let me try to put the volume.
T7, cut the iron cans.
The double-bladed lightsaber was originally a Sith lightsaber. Originally, the Jedi took it at some point, but it's just the fighting style that comes with it is a Sith way of fighting. And the reason why afterwards we never see it, but I don't know if they're gonna put it canon or not. The reason why we don't see it is because the Jedi Council decided to stop students from learning this way, because it brought them to the dark side. The way you fight with it, the way that you need to wield it, it needs a certain aggression, a certain way of fighting style that just brings directly to the dark side, and that's why they stopped. So while in the Old Republic, it seemed like they never had trouble with that. But that's the reason why it, we never see that later on. But it's from the Sith.
You must walk a different path.
Master! Fights with both lightsabers.
On those guns now!
Zabrak. Pure blood Sith. We know that the real Sith probably are extinct already at that point. Rage. Yeah, she felt that her master died. That was his path. The old Sith Empire.
Escaped, Master. You failed.
No, Malgus. This is only the beginning.
Yes. After 1,000 years,
Dark Malgus.
Korriban is ours again.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Well, that is the Sith way. Fight your master and you defeat them by killing them, and then you go on your way. But in the rule of two, it was more emphasized, Darth Bane, the way he put it, that you get stronger and then you learn everything from your master, and then you duel them, and if you win, well, basically you were strong enough, better than them, and then so on, you pass through. But incredible. I want them so badly to touch Legend stuff. Also, I want to give a small shout out to my friend Danny. He's currently having like a hard time right now in life, and just want to tell you, buddy, hang in there. You're strong. You know what you need to do. You can go through this. And of course, always, may the Force be with you. And I say to all of you, may also the Force be with you. I'm going to end the video right here, but if you do have any suggestions about any type of video, whether it's games or books, or, well, if a book, tell me if you read it first, I'll see if I can do that. Movies you want to discuss, you want to know different things, feel free to subscribe to this channel. I'm very open to a lot of different suggestions from everyone. But if, of course, if it's anything Star Wars, as you know, I'm the biggest nerd you can find. Go ahead and we can have a long discussion. Take care, guys.